Trip to Cameron for you. Is there anything you're going to miss about that place?
I'm just going to miss the historic rivalry in there, just going in there and playing, being in that environment. It's always fun to play on the road. So that's what I'm going to miss the most, just the environment.
I would imagine you're hoping to make a signature memory Saturday. But up to this point, what do you remember most about your games over there?
There have been tough battles. I think last year was my first time winning there. And I think like my favorite memory from there was last year at the end of the half when Seb passed the ball to Garrison and he dunked it. Seb ran to the locker room after he passed on the ball. So that's like my favorite memory from there.
When you look back at the first matchup, do you view it more as they got lucky or you let it slip away in that regard?
We let it slip away. We're up 13, and I think we're up 13. We didn't box out at the end of the game twice, so that's not luck. They made the right plays at the end of the game. We're cutting the deficit down and getting the ball to the guys they wanted to get the ball to, and we didn't do a good job of stopping them. We let Trey Jones just get to the basket way too much.
Is it tough to let that go in that sense? Because Coach said that's one of those things where 99 out of 100 times you guys win that. Is it tough to dwell on that 1%, or how do you let that slip away?
I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't really thought much about it because, we've been having games coming up, so you can't really think about the last time we played Duke, but I'll probably think about it like 20 years later down the road or next year when I see it on TV, but I haven't thought about it much this year.
Is that just one of those things that when you do, you tip your cap to the way regulation ended and everything having to go right to them and Trey's play of that, or?
I'll never tip my hat to that. But no, he made a hell of a play. So, but you got to give him credit, but I'll never tip my hat to him. I'll be mad at him forever for doing that.
So it sounds like Roy's asked you guys to be more accountable.
Yes,
is that fair
definitely. Yeah, definitely. He's been getting on us about being more accountable. Even in the Wake Forest game, I missed a box out. He pulled me out, and he's like, "You're gonna miss a box out on your last game in the Smith Center." So he pushed the right button, and one of the next plays they were shooting a free throw, and I went up there and got a rebound. So I think he's been doing a great job.
Do you feel like that's something that has gotten through to all the other guys on the team too?
Definitely. I think we just really got to the point of stop feeling sorry for ourselves, stop wanting to go in the locker room and be like, man, we should have won the game. We were up and we let it slip away. We didn't want to have that feeling anymore.
Kind of building off that, Brandon, do you think you guys have kind of stopped feeling sorry for yourselves over these last 3 games and that's kind of what's helped you guys get these wins?
I would say yes, but we also just coming in and working every day, and I think we're just learning from our mistakes. And we're also at the point now when we get up in the lead, we're not trying to panic, and we're not worrying about, like, if a team goes down and scores, we're not dropping our head. We're thinking about, all right, let's go down there and score, and let's go down there and get a stop on the other end. And I think that's another thing that Coach has been doing a great job with us in practice. At the end of every practice, the team we're getting ready to play against, we go over their top 3 plays, and we try to defend them and get 3 stops in a row. So I think that's been a big part of us, like, in our development at the end of the game, just having that game point mentality, like we got to get a stop to win.
Thanks, Brandon.
After one of the games where a team made a late charge, Armando said afterwards that during that comeback, he was like, we can't let this happen again. How do you get past that? I mean, it seems like you guys have started to make strides and you're playing more poised down the stretch. What changed? How do you make that switch?
I think every time that happens in the past couple of games, like we've gotten together and be like, all right, let's calm down. We've been here before. We know how to respond to this. Let's not let it slip away. And we just kind of lock back in. We don't necessarily panic and be like, all right, we got to make the right play. We got to make the right play. I think we're just staying calm and collective and just trying to just do what we do.